Yeah. Ba ba ba. All right. I hear a Kalia.
What you gonna play?
It's Dungeons 4 still. But you know what I'll be playing after my dailies tonight.
Yes, we do.
Yes, Yanmi. Pep. Anyway, hello everyone. I'm your host, Runnic Hybrid, or Run Hub by YouTube channel, and today it's Dungeons 4. As I've said before, if people enjoy me playing this one, I will play the other original 3.
And we can play more Repo.
Maybe.
We'll see.
I'm actually thinking of Repo to be more of a probably bonus stream thing, so we don't overplay it. That way, Dusk can play as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird. Hugs. Oh, let's get back into the game. And everyone in chat, give Cardia's cookies.
Diabetes. BRB, hold on. Let me stretch.
Okay, I think you would like Dungeons because the first 2, it's more about the true evil, who could say is more like an EXE. And he's later on in number 3 and 4, you play as the servant, is more like you. I think you enjoy the story because they're not you and the EXEs.
What? What? Was doing something. What happened? Oh yeah, by the way, I have my rewrite plushie.
Alright.
Your Runnic is still there?
I'm still here. Just playing the game now.
Payday.
How dare you destroy my ice stuff?
Once again, a thunderous storm hit the mountains.
Mami. Pendeja, hold on.
Dime. ¿Qué? Llegó.
¿Y?
¿Qué fue?
¿Dónde está? Te estaba hablando de los frappuccinos.
No, si no tienes chavo.
Ah, tú no dijiste que tú lo ibas a comprar de tu chavo.
Estaba buscando como no tengo chavo, lo voy a hacer 6 pesos.
No sé. Yo no sé.
How scary.
Me.
The storm cost a hero his life.
No tengo hambre. No tengo hambre ahora. No.
Hmm. Ba, 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 ba. We got so much gold. Shame we can't get to come. What?
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Get rid of those enemies.
The storm had lost its strength. It's payday. One of your creatures has died.
Hmm. Magic well is almost out. Hi, Paul. Are we doing all right?
There are enemies in your dungeon. Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein. Your army has just decreased in size due to death. Lost in thought evil had used brainwash on its creatures, causing them to forget their needs. Ah, yes. When all was said and done, those creatures were such simple beings. Another storm was brewing. Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
Another entrance into the underground. Excellent! I bet it will take us all the way to the peak. All right, creatures, take that thing and wipe out all the guards.
One of your creatures has died.
Bruh.
Earlier.
Ven.
Let's go full succubus. Vampire.
Nothing can stop me.
One of your creatures has died.
Curlier, curlier, curlier.
The boom screaming evil had used the explosive potion, making for an effect-filled blast. This could not only harm enemies, but also set fire to easily flammable things, an explosive mix.
These guys are strong. Yeah, if you take too long, the game.
Waited and moved on.
So, might as well get rid of them right now.
Payday.
Yeah, this is a pain.
The mountain climbing evil's creatures had now almost reached the top of the mountain through another exit from the dungeon. The Council of Little Snots was almost within reach. Manivores have been discovered in your dungeon.
Still got that. Actually, you know what? Let's make this a long road.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I need more potions. Alright, we need traps.
There are enemies in your dungeon. Once again, a thunderous storm hit the mountains.
No.
Build the carrier.
Yo no quiero. I don't want pizza now.
Payday. Manivores have been discovered in your dungeon.
How much gold do I have?
Manivores have been discovered in your dungeon.
Showed him.
The storm had lost its strength. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I learned from Mike how to play this game more properly. And how to kill the monsters.
Yeah.
Ding dong! It's payday.
Bruh.
Hehehe.
One of your creatures is furious and is on strike.
Why is he on strike?
A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon. Oh.
All right.
Another storm was brewing.
No, wait, it's the wrong one.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
That's the one. No, that's... as well go out into the world and
It's payday.
Oi, you punks! It's about time I personally introduced you to my fists. This one is lefty, and this one is righty, and they both smell like doom. Whoa, that's for sure. They haven't seen a bathtub in a while, have they? Never mind the rest of what they're attached to. I know your sense of humor, this black pointy here. I'll try to kill you last. Die!
Not the manner.
get them!
Oi! This is all actually a bit inconvenient right now. We'll postpone our little brawl until later, you maggots.
Brynhild, Queen of the Dwarves, had made her escape. Apparently, the battle had not gone quite to her liking.
Coward! Come back here! Huh. Just runs away from a fair man-to-man fight. And by man-to-man, I mean dwarf against an army of vicious, murderous creatures. Treachery!
The storm abated and moved on.
Also, on the side note, for some weird comic relief thing on this, all dwarfs, female dwarfs have beards. I have no idea why. Yeah, why not? Let's just take that. Oh no 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 no. I just saw them on the mini-map.
Fucking duck, you scared the living shit out of me.
You right, Kalia?
I'm good, it's just the ducking repo scared me.
Oh, but the duck is so cute.
Motherfucker, that duck is a menace. If you stare at him for too long or you stand for too long, he's gonna fucking kill you.
As long as you don't do that, it's still cute.
It's a fucking bitch. It's not cute. I hate him. Cause I had to walk and walk and walk and not touch him, not to look at him. and ignore him and his motherfucker move.
Enemies
I
have
don't-
entered the dungeon.
Want your fucking drama, bitch ass motherfucker.
Ding dong! It's payday.
We're waiting for these guys to get weaker. And we use the portal to go back. So, Curtis, how would you feel like being an evil person that destroys all good in the world? In the game. Now, it seems the chainsaws with the slime trap is the best thing because it slows them down and that gives you enough time for the drills to do a lot of damage.
Right. To kill this fucker.
Of course, there seems to have a timer to reset. What's going on? Why are they not moving?
I hate the ducks so much. If I see him, I'm gonna kill him.
Oh, I see. Well, I think it's about time we sorted them.
Once again, a thunderous storm hit the mountains.
You know, always make that longer.
I don't know that that door is open.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Now then, my troops. Let's finish this off, shall we? In the ball.
There are enemies in your dungeon. The glamorous evil had discovered...
Ugh. Finally, I've reached the thrice-damned mountaintop. But next time, I'll have my creatures build a cable car instead of climbing something like this again.
Of course, you could always try to quit smoking and drinking and do more for your fitness. Just a suggestion. Personally,
Hi, Ultra Matrix. Hope you're doing alright.
that I'm training for marathons and
Yeah. Thanks so much for your little prep talk. Could you please write your well-intentioned advice on a piece of paper so I can make a paper aeroplane out of it?
ungrateful wretch. Be that as it may, Tanya had actually made it to the top. There, however, all that awaited her was an inconspicuous stone gate.
That's less than impressive. Can't it glow or something? Is the battery dead? Maybe I should smack it with the flat of my hand.
Talia was obviously intellectually out of her depth, trying to decipher this riddle. All she had to do was utter the secret formula. Flattery Dutch.
Flattery Dutch.
Flattery Dirk.
Flattery Duck?
Oh, that didn't work.
That didn't... very funny, hilarious. They should give you your own TV show for your jokes, you comedian.
Yes, thank you. I am waiting for offers. My agent will get in touch. In the meantime, you might want to just press that little button on the side so we can finally get back to business.
That stupid button. Stupid narrator. Stupid council of little snots.
Wow, we had a lot of... Oh, some of the achievements. Oh, I don't care.
Talia had finally reached the venerable Council of Little Snots, high upon Mount Snotmore. These wisest of the wise gathered together, and Talia asked them the most pressing question weighing on her mind. Would she herself one day sit on a throne as a ruler? Would she hold the strings of power in a fifth installment of the Dungeons series? Would the overpaid narrator finally shut his mouth? Wait a minute. Talia's stupid questions simply bounced off the wise little snots. The most important question in the room, and for this story, was that of a new vessel for the absolute evil.
Yes.
Wise little snots deliberated. When they finally stepped in front of Talia again, who still hung on to her naive dreams, mumbling, and unlike me has only been with us for 2 installments, the leader of the little snots held a bundle in its hands. Inside this bundle was a cute, cuddly, never-before-seen baby little snot. It's crazy the ideas they keep coming up with. The little snot named Gorgu had to absorb the essence of absolute evil in order to serve as an adequate substitute. But apparently the little diaper butt was not yet strong enough to absorb all of the required essence. Talia would first have to train and strengthen Gorgu before he could fully absorb the power of the absolute evil.
Oh dear, that's going to take a while.
The Big E.T. Talia had caught the young Gorgu's favor. With a little more power, he could quickly become the new absolute evil.
Wow, we got a Simba phone.
He would need to be strengthened.
Kamikaze minions. Wait, what? What's this? Complete the big ET on any difficulty. Keep Gogo from getting hurt in the big E. Feed Gogo from Gogo. More heroes. Wait, what? I can feed him heroes? Whatever for?
I don't know.
Talia had returned safely from the Council of Little Snots. And she was not alone, but also had Gorgu in tow, a being that would
Gorgu.
soon become
Wait.
the new absolute evil. In his honor,
Grogu.
Snots
Are you kidding me? He's a basically representative of Grogu.
A room with 3 entrances seems a lot like a death trap to me. If you don't do it yourself. But okay, enough of that. Babysitting this thing is really not my, well, thing. And anyway, it's cliche as hell that the main female character here is supposed to take care of a baby. What's next? Cooking someone dinner?
Well,
You're not serious, are you?
in order for Gorgu to get stronger, he needed to be fed. But it was not overpriced food in jars he craved, but something with more substance. Heroes. Living heroes.
Wait, what?
As luck would have it, a few of the resident dwarves had just apprehended some thieves. Presumably, Gorgu would find them just as tasty as normal heroes if the jailbreak planning evil were to get his hands on them.
Okay, I can kind of get on board with that after all. Okay, catch heroes and feed them to Gorgu. Coming right up.
As if on cue, Tristan chose the very moment
Oh, dear
to
Lord.
appear on the scene.
Talia, why are you here? Have you still not renounced evil? I have other matters to attend to. Men, seize them! Forward, men! Fight this abomination! The alliance of good shall not fail! Well, not again!
Heroes prepared to push towards the dungeon and would inevitably encounter Gorgu. Apparently, Talia had to ensure not only his empowerment, but also his safety.
Oh, this babysitting is already getting on my nerves, and I don't even get paid for it. But okay, at least the heroes come straight here to get their asses kicked. Go ahead, whack 'em on the beans, smash their gourds, put radishes in their eyes.
In order to catch living heroes for Gorgu, a prison would need to be built. Immediately, Talia and the incarcerating evil set out to build such a room.
Prison? Sounds like a sensible thing to do. Bet it's fun to watch some sorrowful characters languishing away there.
Prison.
This evil scouts had discovered some undead that Tristan had captured. These necromancers and vampire queens would be a most welcome addition.
Exactly! More cannon fodder for the front. I mean, strong support for our army. Go on, free them. Get them out of there. Send them draft notices.
Prison. Where do I want to put it? Yeah, right, not here. Oh, wait.
A few menopause have appeared in your dungeon.
Got a few more traps there. Yeah, I need a mana thing. Which I can't do until I get some more. Ooh, we got prison. Ah, I can't. Hello. Necro. Okay. That's nice to know. Grogu. Oh yeah. We need food. I need more troops too. Because we have to do that first. Make the prison here. No, let's make the prison right here.
Brothers, the time has come. Now it is up to us to bring the realms of good to blossom once again. There in the underground, my evil stepsister has allied herself with the deviant creatures of chaos. The absolute evil's last stand. Forward, men! Destroy this abomination once and for all!
Tristan seemed to know how to motivate his men. They rushed towards the dungeon with a battle-hardened fervor.
All right, creatures, we'll show my brother. Tear them to pieces, beat them to a pulp, and, oh, don't hurt them too much, because we need them alive for Gorgu.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Manivores have been discovered in your dungeon.
Yeah, we need to make that thing first. Wait. Yeah, I need gold first.
Payday! creatures are collecting their pay. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh boy. I need the prison. To do that, I need more.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Talia and the merciless evil had repelled the first wave of attack, but the heroes would not stand idly by and would soon move in again.
I sure hope so, because we're gonna have to feed a lot more of them to Gorgu. Come on, bring it on, bring it on, like lambs to the slaughter.
Yeah, but the problem is this slaughter needs more gold. I want to go up and do something evil in that, but we need gold. And we don't have that many troops. Could we get some troops there? But I need more troops. Oh, I don't know. Alright. Oh. Treasure here. So much gold.
Pay creatures are collecting their pay.
Alright. Meow.
Lucifer.
Just a dream.
Mm. I'm just gonna lay on you like a pillow.
Pet. Alright, first need to make this. So I need to research it, but I need that much gold. Great.
A new area of the dungeon has been discovered.
Ah, scrap.
Once again, many heroes gathered to attack the dungeon.
Right. That's a prison. Oh my word, I found a place with lots of...
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I need to make a present, but I've not got enough gold. Come on, I need to make a... Before I can work on anything else, I need to make that. And yes, I know I kind of built a bit too many traps, but yeah. They needed...
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Kiss the dream.
Dream sleepy the hotel. I just stay tiny in your hair because I'm tired. So you wear me like a raccoon hat for now.
Now,
But I'm tired.
you're next.
Too tired to
Come on,
be
come on,
with
come on.
me. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Talia and the perfidious evil had easily repelled another attack by the heroes.
Info.
Yes. Meow.
A gold vein is almost exhausted.
Yeah, the problem with this game is you gotta wait and wait. I know, Grogu. Give me a... I'm calling it Grogu now.
The newly built prison gleamed and sparkled, or normally would have, but the little snots had just cobbled it together out of old materials. Still, it would serve its purpose and keep living heroes captive. These could then be fed to Gorgus using the Hand of Terror. The ingenious evil surely knew that it was only a matter of time before heroes would descend upon Gorgu. Wisely, it cranked up workshop production in order to be able to set traps.
Sure. Naturally, I knew that. By all means, onward, little snots! Work
Yeah.
faster!
Yeah. Promise, I need gold. Alright, don't... Oh, sorry. Kalia? You right?
I died.
From what?
Repo.
Again?
Yes! Because Resident Evil guy keeps killing me.
Oh, you mean the Black Knight?
The Resident Evil guy for Repo.
A few manivores have appeared in your
The Black Knight.
Whatever it is.
Because it's a Black Knight. I got a good look at it. It's a black... It was literally a Black Knight.
Whatever it is, I
Several
don't
heroes had gathered
care.
together and were making their way to the dungeon.
Then we need 500 for them.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
No, they haven't. Once I make my men, I'm gonna check this out. Wait, I need to... Alright, let's make our troops.
Hey there. Creatures are collecting their pay.
Wait.
Curlia.
Huh?
Hugs.
The baby-feeding evil had thrown Gorgu his first hero. The young little snot gleefully set about soaking up its soul energy.
Oh, the little one is so cute. Now a little pup, and then let us rain death and destruction upon the humans.
Talia's certainty of victory seemed somewhat premature, for Gorgu's hunger was far from satisfied. It would take many more heroes before he would reach his full strength.
Definitely. And we need followers.
A gold vein has been mined out.
Oh, hello.
A hero disappeared into Gorgu. Another hero attack broke uselessly on the defensive evil's dungeon. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers. A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
Great. If I want to take all these out, I need to get more troops. For now, it's best to not dig up too much. Might be best to increase that. Okay, we will have to focus on that first. It's gonna take a lot of people to feed that baby. it's gone. Oh, get the money back. As you know, these games take some time.
Day, creatures are collecting their
And I'm gonna hug the carrier.
My That's even better.
Okay, we'll make 2 more and then we'll go slow. Wait. We get more minions if we go out now.
Once again, many heroes gather to take the dungeon.
Oh no. Let's get my minions first.
There are enemies in your dungeon. A vampire queen joined the undead evil. Her healing powers were captured.
What the fuck is this bullshit?
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Leave my dungeon heart alone.
Your gold vein is nearly exhausted. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I think I've got enough to take care of those.
I'm torturing the poor fucking lizard.
Lizard? What is it? Okay, lizard?
You don't wanna know.
A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers. A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers.
All I can say is chunky.
A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's
I don't like this idea of feeding all these
absolute evil
people
had
to...
tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers. A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers. A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers. Enemies. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
What they done to me when I was screaming, what the fuck is... Con. ¿Qué? ¿Qué? No quiero.
Talia and the murderous evil had repelled an attack by the heroes with no
Ci
great
petri.
effort.
And now it's time to get this up.
Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
I know this coral will come in handy. It'll be really sad.
Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein.
I'm only zooming in because I want to check the house out.
A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could free him to Gorgon.
Yeah, I'll feel him right now.
A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers. A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers. A hero had been. Gorgu seemed reasonably satisfied. Talia and the lamb gravy-seeking evil have probably satisfied the little one over a fifth of his hunger. The first step had been taken.
That was ridiculously easy. Open wide, Gorgon. Here comes the next hero.
Oh god, I can stop with the attack then.
The dwarf destroying evil had defeated the dwarven jailers and thus gained access to their secret prison.
Chunky.
Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein. Several heroes had gathered together and were making their way to the dungeon.
Come on, you guys. Grogu's hungry.
A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers.
Oh my goodness.
Your enemies are in the dungeon. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
Oh my goodness.
Payday! Enemies have entered the dungeon. Gorgu was besieged by heroes who fought him. Talia had to do something about it. A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers.
Oh boy, these traps are taking forever, and I'm out of gold. Alright, need to get more gold. Ow.
A few manivores have appeared in your dungeon.
Get that man a ball.
Another hero attack broke uselessly on the defensive evil's dungeon.
Showed him.
A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers.
I miss it when we can torture them and make them serve us.
Evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
Who's a good goggle?
Your little snots have dug into a spider nest.
Oh, no, 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 we're not doing that. Get rid of that, get rid of that. We're getting rid of that straight away. Get rid of that straight away.
Creatures are collecting their pay.
We are not doing that. I need to increase the mining power. Sorry, you lot. You're grinding now.
A hero disappeared. Golgu's stomach was already almost half full. The budding celebrity chef eagle seemed very pleased with itself. Surprising, seeing as all these heroes were served raw.
Hey, what about me? I'm very satisfied myself. Maybe we'll stuff an apple in the next one's mouth.
Enemies are in the dungeon. Your army has just decreased in size due to death. Enemies are in the dungeon.
I agree. Okay.
A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu.
Okay, let's put some traps here.
payday. Enemies have entered the dungeon. Talia and the murderous evil had repelled an attack by the heroes with no great effort.
Oh, wait. I should increase this presence, shouldn't I? I prefer number 3 when you can turn them against each other. And goodbye.
A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers. A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers.
I guess they just made him like
A hero had
Grogu.
been tossed into Gorgu's chambers.
He's stuffy. Oh well, gotta make my gold.
Once again, many heroes gathered to attack the dungeon.
Basically, we gotta feed Gorgo and then we gotta beat Eric, which is gonna take quite some time.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. payday.
You know, I'm gonna feed Grogu till he's one away, and then I'm gonna overfeed him.
Nah.
Kalia?
Oh, my phone keeps on dying on me.
Enemies are in the dungeon.
Basically, you need unlimited gold. I wish I can never hear that.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
How many have we got now? Oh, it's
The Absalia and the perfidious evil Gorgu slowly developed a little torch. But the diet of only heroes obviously seemed to agree with him. At least he was accumulating lots of soul energy.
Ugh, ugh. That last hero had munched enough garlic to take out all the vampires in all of the kingdoms. But whatever. Keep it up, Gorgu. Soon you'll be a great and powerful dungeon lord, and you'll finally be able to do something useful.
A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu.
when they're getting ready. I need more gold. Give me gold. But you know what? I might let Dark play 1 and 2 if everyone wants me to keep playing this game.
Careful what you said. Names.
Does you know, Koya? This game, the first 2 are a lot very, very dark. Because you're
Okay,
basically...
never mind. Never mind. I thought you were saying something else.
Ding dong, it's payday.
Ding dong, I hugged the carrier. Gold efficiency. So that's why I haven't got that as gold. I need to increase that. And they just got stole my money again. Maybe I built a bit too many traps. Yeah, probably.
A golden portal suddenly opened in the dungeon. If Talia and the overrun evil failed to destroy it, heroes would inevitably use it to enter the dungeon.
But all my lovingly placed traps and defense plans. I even drew them in using colored pencils. Whatever. Go on, creatures. Destroy those magical portals. Just hammer on them with your weapons. That'll destroy them. That's how it always worked before.
On the other hand, it still needed heroes to feed Gorgu, so maybe those portals weren't all bad for Talia after all. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers.
So basically, slide trap will slow them down, and then the trap, then they slow down getting hit by these again.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Again! And we haven't started all this. Wait, why isn't no one coming in this one?
One of your creatures has died.
One of each, huh? A vampire would help. Meow. Kiss dream. What the scrap Those heroes were not defeated. Why? I'm in trouble.
meow.
Kiss train.
The absolute evil Gorgu was almost completely sated. He didn't need much more to reach his full potential.
All right, let's move on to the desserts. There's hot raspberry hero, hero brulee, and oh, what the hell, there's just more normal heroes from the dungeon. Go on, keep on munching.
Ah!
Patriotic contribution to the evil empire.
Talia had to act, as Gorgu was being attacked by heroes. Talia had not managed to protect the dungeon heart. She would forever be able to blame this disgrace on her foster brother, Tristan, who, in turn, would go down in the history books for all time as the celebrated conqueror of the ridiculous evil.
I was focused on too much traps.
Ding dong, it's payday.
Yeah, I've got too many traps. So there's only one thing for this. A little help. That'll do. Now then, where were we? So is that a bit more evil as well? So, yeah, we're not taking this thing lying down. The thing takes you about... But then you build too much traps. And yeah. So... let's get building.
Once again, a golden portal suddenly opened in the dungeon. If Talia and the overrun evil failed to destroy it, heroes would inevitably use it to enter the dungeon.
What? But all my lovingly placed traps and defense plans. I even drew them in using colored pencils. Whatever. Go on, creatures. Destroy those magical portals. Just hammer on them with your weapons. That'll destroy them. That's how it always worked before.
On the other hand, it still needed heroes to feed Gorgu, so maybe those portals weren't all bad for Talia after all. There are enemies in your dungeon.
We'll have a little help here. So yeah, best to not make too many traps. Oh dear.
Talia and the perfidious evil had easily repelled another attack by the heroes.
Yeah, best not to instant kill them all.
Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
Yeah, we don't want everyone to die. Because look at all these dead bodies.
Manowars have appeared in your dungeon.
Why would you have an underground guard area?
Another portal opened in the dungeon. The necromantic evil welcomed the necromancer into its ranks. These undead mages could rain powerful magic upon their enemies once it was researched. There are enemies in your dungeon. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers. A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu.
Oh boy. And what's that? A fusomatic. What's that?
It's payday.
Come on, you evil humans. What am I saying? I'm evil right now.
A hero disappeared. Gorgu was almost completely sated. He didn't need much more to reach his full potential.
All right, let's move on to the desserts. There's hot raspberry hero, hero brulee, and oh, what the hell, there's just more normal heroes from the dungeon. Go on, keep on munching. It's your patriotic contribution to the evil empire.
The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers. A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
Wow, this person survived.
Gorgu was besieged by heroes who fought him. Talia had to do something about it.
Get up, hero. You hurt Goru. No, you have to eat. They're happy. Okay, we'll see the work speed. Meow. This is a bit of pain.
Once again, a portal opened in the dungeon.
Oh, for the love of... Where are these balls coming from? You know what? I don't mind. Yeah, let's just go and get some more. One, I forgot to... Oh, there's one there.
Enemies are in the dungeon.
Again.
Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein. Your gallant evil had freed some vampire queens who willingly joined its army. Since they neither glittered nor had any interest in romantic comedies, they were most welcome in the truly evil's army. The vampire queen not only dealt damage to enemies in the area, but also distributed the life energy collected from enemies to undead creatures nearby. Another hero attack broke uselessly on the defensive evil's dungeon. A hero died in prison. The forgetful evil had left him there instead of feeding him to Gorgu. Most regrettable.
Oops. Well, let's overfeed Google now. Grogu.
A hero feeding evil had done it. Gorgu was reasonably sated. Theoretically, all it had to do now was initiate his transformation. Or it could feed Gorgu even more to make him, even more powerful.
Ooh, that almost sounds like some kind of achievement. Ha, you bet I'm in. Go, Gorgu, dig in like it's Taco Tuesday.
This ends here and now! Men, get ready for a continuous assault on the dungeon! We will not waver! We will not give up! Victory will be ours!
Another portal opened in the dungeon. The victorious evil had destroyed the hero camp. The previously spotted locked dungeon gate was now open.
Fill him up.
The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
says to overfeed him, so let's overfeed him.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Once again, a portal opened in the dungeon. A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu. A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
Ding dong! It's payday!
And gorge.
Gorgu was stuffed. He couldn't fit even one tiny little thin mint wafer in. It was time to begin the transformation.
Come on, men! Get yourselves together and finally put an end to that thing!
Gorgu let out a deafening
Woo!
belch that sent the remaining heroes fleeing.
Getting the absolute evil back on its feet was a lot easier than I thought. As I see it, the campaign won't be needing the promised 20 levels, but can actually end after the next map. Wonderful. Then I can treat myself to a nice, relaxing bath in unicorn blood.
Talia seemed very certain of victory, perhaps too certain of victory. It was negligent to believe that this story would already come to an end after such a brief intermezzo.
Yeah, damn it, and that's a lot of chickens I got. Oh no.
Son. While Talia was focusing on strengthening Gorgu, Tristan seemed to have plans of his own that would dramatically change the situation. It would be prudent for Talia to try to stop him.
Without using potions. Have destroy 50 heals in. Alright. Ah!
Yes! Unlimited power!
No. Wait, what is it? These. Oh, those go up level 2. Hi Luna, are we doing alright? When you.
While Talia had been busy feeding Gorgu, her stepbrother Tristan had been pursuing his own plans.
The time is almost here. The Gauntlet of Finitude is reunited, and the absolute evil destroyed. Now I can pursue my second objective.
Tristan, hey, you're not quite up to speed. The absolute evil is back. It's in this little nipper here now, and when it's gathered enough power, it's gonna wipe the floor with you and your henchmen.
That's good to know, stepsister. Men, that cannot be allowed to happen. Wipe out the dungeon and make sure I'm not disturbed.
What? Wait a minute, I'm not even ready yet. Treachery, fraud, cheater. Go get them, Gorgu. Smash them, stop them, pull out their nose hair.
Go! Smash!
Lord Gorgu set about fending off the attacking heroes. Now, in a comic book, you might imagine copious speech bubbles at this point containing expressions like crash, pow, bam, and the like.
That was fun. But I think we need to replenish some evilness for Gorgu before the next round starts. Time to build a dungeon and crush Tristan's plan to dust.
With those impressive words, Talia set about building a dungeon to stop her stepbrother Tristan from doing whatever it was he was doing.
Oh boy. Alright, so don't
Managed to do
focus
so?
on
Well,
traps.
not. After all, this was only mission 9, but it kept things exciting.
Don't get ahead of yourself. The rest of the missions will probably only deal with our extravagant victory celebration. Forward!
The planning far ahead evil set about raising an army that would thwart Tristan's as yet unknown plans.
With the help of its brilliant tactician Talia, of course. I'm here to chew gum and kick ass, and I'm out of gum right now. Oh, wait. No, there's still some in my bag. Now that's the taste of victory.
These taglines, I use philosophy for those.
Alright. So what do we do first? First of all, we increase that group. Second, we increase that. Third, what do we next? What's that green thing? A few more troops would help.
Hi guys.
Ah! Freddy.
Did I surprise you?
There's a Freddy in the house. Wrong!
Anyway, thought I'd just stop by and say hello.
The dungeon.
Oh my God, it's the Steve meme.
Which one?
Not the chicken jockey.
It's payday.
I wasn't saying it was, because there's too many Steve memes. Even ones before the Minecraft
The
movie.
one that says hi guys. That one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
How old is that one anyway?
Because you always appear saying hi guys, and I just like, oh my God, the Minecraft Steve is here.
You know, actually, speaking of Minecraft, you guys wanna know what I've been doing for the past 3 hours?
Let me guess. Do you watch the? Oh, never mind. You just feel the next thing. You're not watching the movie. But
I didn't build anything from the movie.
you
I built something from YouTube Legends.
idiot! I said I thought you watched the movie.
I did watch the movie.
Okay, then don't spoil it.
Yeah. But again,
Nope.
I'm pretty sure it's already removed from theaters thanks to that popcorn throw fiasco. Got removed.
Trend. It's
Ready.
a fucking trend.
Yeah. Back on subject. I spent the last 3 hours building Dante's lab.
And I spent multiple days making something really cool, and you have seen it in Runnic streams.
Yeah, I have. You know, I really wish I got a chance to build that lab during the stream. But then I would have to build countless iron farms, take milk.
Oh no, you don't, you manivores!
Nether,
Take that, eat that! Don't you dare get in my way, you manivores.
Runnic
We were only giving creative mode 1.
I am being evil right now.
And I wasted it. Hell, we might not even do it again. Depends on. Depends what we just do.
Freddy isn't being evil enough.
Manivores have appeared in your dungeon.
Not again. I must not let manivores level up.
A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon.
Anyway, I just came by to say hello. Enjoy the rest of the stream, YouTube.
Get those manivores and why do I
I
want to
want
lock?
to
Why do I want to
strangle
put?
someone.
Why do I want to put Freddy in the dungeon's prisons when I make it?
I would love to see that.
Heroes set out for the dungeon. The anticipating evil was, of course, prepared for this.
I would love to see that. Ay. Oh, I have to tell you something, Ronnie, once you're done with your stream.
That be?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
I'll tell you once you're done.
We're speaking 30 minutes.
I know. I'm gonna wait.
Yoo-hoo! Tristan, favorite stepbrother. We should bury the hatchet and talk everything out. The best thing to do is just come over to me and my army without any weapons and armor, and then we'll talk.
Tally, that trick may have worked back in our epic snowball fight, but not today!
Okay, another one.
I and the gauntlet of finitude fuse into one.
As time passes in this game, they get stronger. What is he even up to? And is that a portal? This is the prison. Wait, how do I get the prison? Number 3. So I need more gold. Wow, only 4 minutes have passed. Oh, so I can summon him as long as I got.
Payday.
Nice.
One of your creatures has bit the dust. manivores have appeared in your dungeon.
Bit more evil, and I can. Okay. Da 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 da.
A gold vein is almost exhausted.
Very good. Off you go, Gorgu. Make me proud, and then die. Forward!
Oh, that was close.
The hesitant Evil's army approached a massively fortified hero city. The use of the power of the absolute evil seemed extremely promising here. One of your creatures has bit the dust. The evilness in Gorgu's eyes faded. His fleeting time as Dungeon Lord was over, at least for the time being. Payday.
I am one with myself. My spirit opens to perform this still completely incomprehensible to Talia ritual.
What did he say? Alright. Got her. Alright. No, that's me in the prison. I'll make this spot the vortex.
One of your creatures has died. A gold vein has been mined out. Your little snots have dug into a spider nest.
Oh no.
I'll be back.
And my troops will too. Promise I need gold. I'll get rid of the spiders first. So for that I need gold. And yeah.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
Oh boy. Yeah, I dug too much.
Ding dong, it's payday.
Yes, so basically don't dig too much. Yes, you know you can join. Oh, she's dead. prisons where they die. And then they die, they go to the crypt. Get rid of the spiders, please.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Death is not the end.
I think this will do for a man. First, we need minions.
I and the gauntlet of finitude fuse into one.
A gold vein is almost exhausted.
Talia, turn your back on evil. I promise. I'll make sure you get a fair trial too.
You have nothing at all to say here, stepbrother. Don't you know that in the Dungeons series, evil always triumphs? Prepare to meet your doom.
Yeah, a lot of full talk in this. And as I know, because I've done a bit too much, I'm literally just cheating away. We need more evil, and I need more evil.
Once again, Gorgu transformed into the mighty Dungeon Lord.
Okay, let's make some spells.
Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein. Talia and the destructive evil had effortlessly removed the first bulwark in their way on their path to Tristan.
And that was just the start. I'm just getting warmed up. Tick-tock, little brother. This time, it won't just be your school bag I'll break.
Ugh! Talia! Why do you have to be such an annoying pain? I will use powerful portal magic and transport heroes directly into the dungeon!
Hey, that's unfair, nasty, poor game design. Go, creatures! Get ready to defend. Sharpen the traps. Keep your ears perked. Keep a lookout.
The Dungeon Lord turned back into Gorgu, the unremarkable baby. Enemies are in the dungeon. Payday.
Oh yeah, I need to make more of those, don't I? So basically the whole point is you start with the first slot and then you grow it up to the rest. But me... I just want to get all done at once.
Manivores have appeared in your dungeon. Manivores have appeared in your dungeon.
I'm wondering if you get... Wait.
I must continue to focus on this, men. Keep Talia away.
So there's literally two more... One more for the dead. So what could that be? I wonder.
The good being killing evil's armies had discovered a crystal being. A golden portal opened in the dungeon. Heroes would burst out of it. The blindsided evil needed to act. Once again, the Dungeon Lord emerged from Gorgu's babyish husk.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein. Talia and the devastating evil had more destructive power than the average Black Friday shopper. The heroes would have to think of something.
We are unstoppable! Choo-choo! The Talia bitch slap train is on its way. Next stop, Tristan's face. Choo-choo!
A hammering and thumping filled the dungeon.
Damn. Are those dwarves again? Ugh, those beasts just never give up, do they? All right, creatures, prepare your defenses. Protect the dungeon. Protect me.
Gorgu's time as Dungeon Lord was over.
Wait, where's the dwarfs? Where's the dwarfs?
A gold vein has been mined out. manivores have been discovered in your dungeon.
I hear Kalia.
The rules.
And don't you do that.
What do you mean?
You know why.
I said because it's 7. It's 7.
Oh,
A few manivores have appeared in your dungeon.
I literally get carried away.
It was just 3 minutes. Well, 4 now.
Yeah. I do like the story in this game.
Let me know when you're done.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Alright, get rid of these enemies and I will continue.
Discovered in your dungeon.
More manivores. As soon as I get rid of these ones, I will end the stream. I'm gonna boop the Kalia because I know what she wants to see. She wants to see something later on.
You have discovered a number of lava lumps. Enemies are in the dungeon. Golden portals opened in the dungeon.
Yeah, my defense isn't that good.
Creatures are collecting their pay.
I'm gonna have to wait a bit.
Once again, Gorgu transformed into the mighty Dungeon Lord.
Go, go, go! Man, he's one powerful.
stop Talia before she can interrupt my...
The Dungeon Lord turned back into Gorgu, the unremarkable baby.
Sorry, it's time to...
Creatures is furious and is on strike.
I know.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
So it's just a pain.
A few manivores have appeared in your dungeon.
Okay, well, this is going to be out of hand. I think we're going to get Tonya out, since she only needs some mana. Let's see how far she goes.
Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
Anyway, let's finish it. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Sorry, we went up a bit longer. We shall be continuing this next week, but tomorrow it's VR chat. So until then, have fun, respect, and GG. No, I'm gonna get tickles.